Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Dead, and today we're playing some more 7 Days to Die, and we're on day 3. Trade isn't open yet, but I did have a wolf and a bear outside my door last night. The wolf is dead. The bear's gone and hid behind that tree. God damn it! There we are. It has been fighting zombies, so I'm hoping it's got a bit less health. Can we kill it? Really? You can't shoot that far? Nope, absolutely not hitting it. Well that sucks. I've got a few things to show you in base, but I kind of wanted to kill this bear first. Right, I need to test this. You don't break your legs. Run. And up we go. I'll explain things in a minute. Actually, I might need to go out there now. I'll confuse you. Oh, he's going straight for the supports. I need to be careful. I don't want to fall straight down onto him. This dude's going to give me a lot of meat. That's why I want to kill him. And I seem to not have a problem finding eggs, so the sooner we can get more meat, the sooner we can get more bacon and eggs going. I'm trying to get around so I can see the top of his head, and he just shuffled in some more. Bears are exceptionally tanky. Come on. It helps if I don't miss my shots from a target that's basically stationary. Ah. Don't you start. Come on. If this zombie takes my kill, I'll be mighty upset. Really? I do. There is a mod out there that shows you the health. I do quite like that one. How much ammo am I going to waste on this? Holy Christ. Dead. You can have one for good measure as well. I'm surprised I didn't aggro more zombies to be here. That's where the wolf died. Something died over there, apparently. Pop your head just for good measure. Surprised we didn't lure more zombies in with that action. Wow. You know what? On a screenshot. There we go. You know, if I remember, I will try and take screenshots. It makes my thumbnails a little bit better if I remember to do that, but more often than not, I do forget. 47 meat. Let's go and see what's in here, and then I can show you the few things I've done to the base overnight. Hello. Everyone needs shoes. Learn to craft a variety of good-looking, versatile footwear. Yippee. We'll drink that straight away. Finally, some ammo for my SMG. Don't know what's going on with the sand. There we go. What have you got for me? Pipe baton? I won't be using them, so no. Some more SMG ammo there. So, I'll start inside. I'll explain this in a second. I've made some storage. This is now going to stay there and be used as a drop chest, meaning if I want to quickly come and go and like sort this out later, I'll run in the door, open, throw everything in, and get going. Obviously, we've got the storages over here. We've got what we need to make drinks, actual drinks. Not done up there yet. That's seeds. This is tins. This is going to be raw food. And then I was hoping there was going to be a sink one, by the way, but I couldn't find one. I'll have to have another look. Yeah, we'll have like proper cooked food in the cupboards up above or something like that. I want to fully furbish this kitchen again and make it look somewhat decent. I kind of wish I'd have gone with the one with the countertop. To be fair, once we've got a forge and I can make nails, I can easily redo this. It's not actually going to be that bad. But yeah, that's the kitchen. Obviously, we patched all the things last time. My mushroom's ready. They are, but me harvesting... 4 mushrooms? Me harvesting mushrooms from there doesn't really bode well because I need 5 to make a mushroom seed. So this is why you need a point in living off the land. Which I have... Oh, I've got 1. So how much do you need to make a mushroom seed then? It's not going to tell me because I've not got it unlocked. It is going to tell me. How does that work then? I got 4 from that 1 mushroom. And I need 5 to make a seed? Or is it you need at least 2 points in living off the land? I thought it was 1 point in living off the land. 50% chance to harvest 1 additional crop. Farm plots cost 50% less to craft. I mean, realistically, you want farmer to do this properly. I said I wasn't setting a farm up, so there's more mushrooms for us. Anyway, I did storage in this room. I did make like a weapons chest, and then I was just like, well, there's only me, and I'm only going to have the weapons on me. So instead I've just gone for a generic like tools chest, which is going to have our batteries and stuff like that in engines, whatnot. Then all the rest are just like your generic, you know, normal ones. Eventually I'll have like iron, copper, lead, coal. We'll have more named and specific chests, but for now, things are just where they are. I would really like to find a pickaxe. If we can, today, it would be nice. Let me fill that back up to half at least. We're good, we're good. I can't get any more meds than what I've got at the minute. And that's okay. Parts, I'll just be selling most of these unless we get machete parts. That's really the only ones I'm looking for. Anything past that, we're looking to sell, basically. We've got testosterone that can go in there. We've got this that can go in smelting. This can go in crafting. Just so you know, you can press this button right here. If you double click it, it takes everything out of your inventory that can go into this box and puts it in. That's normally what I do. I don't know why I'm not doing it now. I do need to make some more frames, and I'll show you for why in just 1 second. See, I've kind of been spoilt recently. Not too long ago, I did sign up onto Game Edge's members list on Patreon. So I'm now able to go on to his servers that are set up on that, well, for his members, just because of the people that I wanted to play with on there. And I've put so many hours in the last couple of days. It's I'm kind of spoiled. And all the base and everything's built up on there and everything. I might have to ask at some point, see if I could like show that off on my channel. I don't know if that'd be allowed or not, which is why I'd ask before I just went and did it. But I wouldn't do it yet anyway. I'm sure we can make the Horde base even better than what it is. And the mine that I've got going is one of the biggest mines I've ever made, just because that's all I've been doing. Anyway, yes, in here, you notice there's a hole through there. I'll explain that in a minute. I decided I was bored of making a normal tunnel down into the mine, so I've gone with this. It's a nice round tunnel. And you might think, well, you can't get back off, you can't just jump. Just jump. Although that's going to be a swine if I miss. I might have to do something about this block here, but I've already upgraded it. I will chop these out eventually, because at the minute they are making this look like worse than it is. And yes, the lip there does annoy me underneath. But I don't really intend on chopping the roof out. Although, them walls are only made out of wood, are they not? That hit the ladder, didn't it? Crap. Yeah, I could chop the walls out. And I could actually carry this on up, because on the back of that it is a square wall, which means this would stay square. And this would be rounded still. That could actually look quite cool. I don't know what I'd do about the roof. I'd probably leave the hatch there and have some sort of bars or something to make it look like some sort of sewer, but I don't know. I'm probably going to dig all the way down to the bedrock. I'm just using the Minecraft term. We'll dig all the way down to bedrock, which I don't normally do. And what I want to do is something nice, and this will be a massive project. I don't know how dedicated I'm going to be to the cause, especially being as I'm not going mining spec on this game, If I can do it so that I can plan this in a dead straight line, my horde base is going to be over there, past the trader. If I can do it in a perfectly straight line from where this ladder is, and make a tunnel all the way across there, I could have a conjoining tunnel between my actual base and my horde base. I know that could be a risky idea, because obviously if zombies decide to go down through the tunnel, then that would be a problem. In fact, I've got a massive problem with trying to do that anyway. I don't know where the land claim for the trader goes. If it goes all the way up and down, I won't be able to dig underneath this, so I think that's actually shot my idea in the head before I get going. That was potentially going to be my saving grace, because I was going to say the zombies won't be able to dig down through the trader's soil, because obviously it's disallowed. If you can... Does anybody know, can you dig underneath the trader at, like, the lowest level? If we can, I could do that. If you can't, then, I mean, I'm just going to have the mine come in from under my base anyway, so it's no big deal. But anyway, did we have any quests standing from last time? No, we did not, but we have got tier 2 quests unlocked now, so let's go and have a look. I believe also I've got 1 skill point to spend. I did have 2 at the end of last episode, but I've used them. I put 1 point into Motherload and 1 point into Miner 69er just to help me chop the floor out where I started digging the mine, because it was taking forever. Let's go for a clear zombies at tier 2. In the next day or so, it might not be tomorrow's episode because that's still going to be day 3. I am going to start with the horde base. I might steal Cage's idea, Cage 848's ideas this time, and go with a trap style base. Just because I'm going into intellect. Which means I will be better at like turrets and stuff than normal people. And the end point in robotics is the fact that you get to have 2 turrets activated at once that you stood near. So what I was thinking, I need to test this. In fact, can I just chop a tree real quick and make some frames so I can demonstrate this, and then I can get feedback hopefully in time before I start, because I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do straight away. There we go. Get some frames going. I needed some more frames anyway, so. And just having a little bit in Motherload is quite nice. Oh, on my other game, the game-edged game, I've gone sledgehammers, which I've not done in so long, and I kid you not, it is brilliant. I love it. Let's just do that. So, imagine we've got a bridge up here, like this, for example. If I put something like this, say a blade trap right here, can I use a different shape to demonstrate this? If I put like a blade trap here to chop at its feet, does that work? Because I want to have like a path like this going around my base and then coming into a grand front door sort of thing. And if I can have blade traps and wire going across the top of this, say the chunky one's a blade trap, well, say this one's a blade trap and the other one, the thin one, is the electrical wires, the trip wires. It's going to stop the zombies quite epically, whether they're crawling, running, or whatever. But I don't think you can have a blade trap like this. I'm trying to think on my old base when I did it. I don't think that'll work. But if anybody could give me feedback, that'd be greatly appreciated. I'm fairly sure Raven would know this, because she loves blade traps and she's used them a lot. But still, that doesn't mean to say that nobody can answer me, or, yeah, you know how I wanted to phrase that. Anybody can answer the question for me, and I'd like anybody to answer the question for me, please. Thank you very much. But again, blade traps are quite a ways away, so I don't expect we'll be using those anytime soon. Miso soup. Not used in a recipe, so I'm going to eat that straight away anyway. Right, are we going to start getting some torches and stuff from these places? Because I kind of want some torches. And we need to start taking everything apart again. Another tip that a lot of people do is put a drop chest outside the houses, which does make sense. Can I stab you in the head? Before you woke up, is what I was implying. Ooh, loot bag. I'm not just going to drink the beer. That will be a recipe for disaster. Toilet pistol? Damn it. There's an old tradition in 7 days of people finding toilet pistols. I would like a toilet pistol because that would replace my pipe pistol. I should be crouching as I'm going around as well. Somebody going to pop out the cupboard? I can't wait till I've got more points in stealth. I really want to show people that stealth can be good, because I know a lot of people don't like the idea of stealth or haven't tried it. It can be powerful. I'd only just started going into it. I was going to say I was going for the lamp. I'd only just started going into it on my last solo game that I've mentioned before. Only a million times, but it seemed so powerful. I guess we're going back up. Whoa! Christ almighty. Yes, I actually jumped there. Whew. I expected something to jump out, but I hate the stumble effect. And by hate, I mean I think it's brilliant. So there's something behind that wall there. Let's have a look in here. And we're doing well for glue. Didn't mean to get the spade out, but it'll do the job, I guess. I guess I meant to... I mean, the light's showing... Oh, okay. This is not a POI that I've been in before. Stop giving me cans, damn it. Oh, one shot. If that doesn't prove instantly how strong stealth can be, I don't know what will. Just shut that to a minute. Now, one trick that I know people use is once you've opened the door, put a block in front of it. I could do that. I kind of, and this is going to sound dead arrogant, I think I'm confident in my skills to kill zombies without having to put blocks down in front of them. If things start going terrible, then I will do that sort of tomfoolery. But until that point, I don't really care. I'm not going to use brand eyes, and then there's going to be nobody else playing on this server, so... Server, game, you know what I mean. Over encumbered by one. Just shut that behind us. I think they're outside the other one. Lots of radiators. You know, when we need to start smelting things, it's going to be good. Not getting much picture loot. I probably shouldn't loot right next to a flipping... Hello? Yeah, I probably shouldn't loot right next to a room that I've not checked out yet. That seems like a recipe for getting a chunk taken out of my face. Let me in. Scrap, some more nails. I do like it when... What the Christ? Yes. Yeah, you can see right there the cooking pot and the mine. Worked out beautifully. Yeah, they're not even in yet. They will get in here eventually. Do not want to be carrying that. Do not want to be carrying that. Apparently I slipped and cancelled it. What have we got here? Mountain lions. These dangerous cats are often found in snow-covered mountains. Do 10% more damage against mountain lions. I mean, that's useful. Ooh. Oh, stripper. Get off the table. God damn it. You really meant to wrench these. Did you get the mechanical parts from it? She's getting in. I say she, it sounds like a she. Let me just take this chair. It does also sound like there's somebody walking inside. They're gonna get in. I need to deal with these before they cause me problems. It's a goddamn Lois. Get away with you. We have got more points. So we're going into this daring adventure. Now, I need a forge, honestly. I'm going to put 1 point into this. What's this unlock next? Craft workbenches and cement mixers. I think I can hold out for a workbench for a little while longer. Agility, deep cuts. I've not got anything in gunslinger yet. Oh, yes please. Makes me attack quicker. I know, you could tell by that one demonstration, that one slash, how much quicker we stab. Thanks for all the empty jars. I don't sell rubbish like this, I just learn it again. Drink that. Eat that. Scrap that. Scrap that. Anything else? I am keeping the broken glass for now. I mean, I could start saving it, but I could just not be hungry now. We'll drink that in a second. I really don't need to bring chrysanthemum back with me. I mean, really, it's not a bad kitchen. It's not a great kitchen either. You just get glass jars from absolutely everywhere. I'm not. One glass, one fat, one murky water. They're not ideal to bring back with you. Got medicine cabinet in here. Toilet pistol, toilet paper. What can you actually do with blood bags? First aid kits and fort bites. I'm not being funny. We will get first aid kits over time. I barely ever bring them with me. I use them even less than that. Don't walk on the mine. So I'm not that bothered. The bandages we can actually turn into medical bandages, first aid bandages, whatever you want to call them over time. There's going to be a zombie pop out of here. Ready for it? There's going to be a zombie pop out of here. Ready for it? I think I stopped his stumble animation with the fact that, yeah. Oh, don't attack that. I won't always pick murky water and empty jars up. I want to get a nice stockpile first, and then I'll stop picking them up. Beer? Do I really need to keep picking beer up? Give me this. Give me this. Let's go back to sneaking. Yes, I have got Luna today. She's not at her mother's anymore. She had a lovely Christmas at her mother's. BDU top? Have I already got a BDU top? I don't know what you're grumbling at, child. Yeah, my BDU top's already better. Scrap that one then. Una. I've got in here. Hello. I will take them. I've not got any perception glasses yet. Got it. Oh, not bad to say that was one little piece of trash. There's going to be somebody behind. I thought there was going to be somebody behind them boxes as well. Yeah, the top of his head comes off. I have actually seen it. It is him. Come on, lie down, baby. Come on. Lie down. Good girl. Lie down. Come on. Lie down. She's staring at me now. She does that weird stare. I'm sure people with dogs will know when they just sit and stare at you continuously. I'm not bothered about that. It's alright, she's laid down now. Her nose is freezing. It's on the top of my foot. I'll take a mouldy sandwich, why not? Another grill and a bottle of water, why not? Let's drink the water. Let's drink the water. Yeah, fairly over encumbered at this point, but I'm only doing the one quest, then we're going back. Surely that wasn't... Hey, you tried to surprise me, did you? Do not get pinned in like that. These zombies hurt too much for me to just stand there and duke it out with them. Right, we've got return to trader now at least. I have got a single lockpick. I haven't got any skill in lockpicking, so I doubt we're going to get into this gun safe, but I'm not honestly going to stand here and chop it. If it's locked and I can't get into it, that's just unfortunate. Iron desk, yay, more cans. What have we got in here? Ooh, oh. The knuckle wraps I could probably sell for, but they're not worth that much. It's locked. We're trying the lockpick in a minute. Give me a schematic. If I could have got a schematic, then it means I wouldn't have had to have learned the next point in engineering quite so soon. What do we get? Crap and crap. They are useful eventually. Right, here's the one and only chance. I don't like the lockpicking system in this game. I prefer a game where it's about skill. That's it. That's the one try. If it's about skill, then I'm much happier. I could have brought some jailbreakers in. I don't even think they're in my bike. I should put them in my bike, to be honest with you. But yeah, any game where the lockpicking is skill-based rather than not. In fact, Lois broke the door for us, didn't she? That's nice of you. And we are going to put a cross on this. Again, I've not got to do that. There's no reason really to do that other than I know at a glance which buildings I've been in. But as it was Sky the other day in Discord suggested, put a box in front of the front door so you know. Or, you know, like the main way into the house just so you can tell at a quick glance. I could do. I've always, well, to be fair, I've never done the X marks the spot. Normally, it doesn't make any difference to me. If I want to loot a building, you can... I did not mean to press either. You can normally tell at a glance which buildings you've been in and which you haven't. It's not too difficult. Once you've started looting more buildings over time, it does get a little bit more complicated, but apparently I can't decide which path I want to go and I keep turning last second. We got a couple of books, that's not bad. What are we on, 28 minutes? Really? That one quest took that long? You know what, we're going to do another one still. Have you got anything fun in here? Ooh, baby! We'll come and have a look in a second. He's not reset his loot already, surely? Or does the vending machine reset every day?
Here you go, friend. Whatever you need. Just
Stop offering me all the friggin' knuckles, because I'm not going... there's no point me taking this. Let your former aim to maximum damage. Do 10% more damage with spears. I could take the wrench. I've already got a wrench. I actually like the idea of this. Because I am going to be going light armor anyway. It gives more light armor. Why have we got lower stamina and stuff like that? How many jobs? Give me the fetch.
Oh, thank you very much. I will make it worth your while.
I don't care that the stamina and mobility and stuff are lower. It's better in armor. And it is actually the next tier up of our armor anyway, if we're going from padded to leather, so... Oh, I meant to check if you got anything to buy. I'm sure he's not reset today. Day 4 is when you reset. You got the mini bite, double barrel shotgun. I mean, I could buy one. You know what? I'll buy an anvil. No. Iron fire axe, already got one. Thank you very much. Don't need that. Vegetable stew. I do need to buy food because I'm not going to be making that much of it. Could buy the glue. How much do you want for all this wood? 1,000. Eventually we will start making ridiculous cash, just not yet. This has just saved me chopping trees down. Which I am going to need stone pretty soon. For 81, yes please. 2,000, no. Brass? It's only 30 now. Gunpowder, glue, forged steel, crushed sand. 800 now. Somebody's going to kill me for this, aren't they?
Safe travel.
On what planet do you buy wood? It fits in with the title and the style of this Let's Play. It saves me going to farm, and that's the whole point. We're going to be buying things. I should probably start selling things as well, though, so we can make more cash. That's where the questing comes in. And yes, I do realise I got a level up there. Right, this is how you normally drop inventory off quickly. I know I said I've got a drop chest, but come in here, you double click that one, you double click that one, you double click that one, and that one, that one, that one, that one, and you come in here, do that one, do that one, that one. Vegetable stew can go in there, and we're basically good at that. The only other things we want to drop off are in our tools chest, which I'm going to throw the candle down somewhere in a second. Maybe this should be the items chest. That can go in there. I'll keep that in there for now because I don't want to put more than one grill in one thing. You know what? At the end, should we have edit? Sell a bells. Just call it sell. I want to call it sellables, but I can't spell it. So I don't need this. I'll keep those. I'll keep those. I'm not going to need that. Not going to need that. Not going to need that. I don't need a parts chest. This will be the parts and mods chest, okay? Throw that in, that in, that in, that in. I don't need the bicycle handlebars anymore, so they can go in the sell chest. And then once we've filled this up, we can use the, which one was it? Sugar butts? Sugar butts, yeah. We can use that. Right, so I need to get some ammo back. Give me half a stack of that. I don't really need that wood on me for now. I've got plenty of frames. There's no reason I should need to use 67 frames if I get in trouble. I just need some drink and food, which is in my bike. I'm not eating the vegetable stew yet. Front door. See your bacon and eggs. Let's go do another quest. I know it's 34 minutes already. But what I can do with this quest is I can run through it and then I can loot on the way back out. So this one's not going to be quite as long-winded as the last one. There's going to be one egg. I do hope Steven's watching this series on YouTube, and I do hope it's annoying you. I mean it jokingly, of course. To be fair, on the Game Edged server, I don't know why I struggle with saying what it is. On the Game Edge server, I don't find eggs half as much. How did I manage to drive into that? It could be because I'm on my own. I don't know. I don't think that's how it works, but Could be. Could be. So we've never been to this house before. Let's go. Oh, I wanted that corpse. Sounds a bit sick when you say it like that, doesn't it? Always check the bins. Only a split second, but I got it. Whee! New blade. Break this one down. Repair this one. Give me them painkillers. Although, if you notice, we're back at full health again. This is why I say you just want a couple of points in the... what's it called? This I'll get all on the way up. Couple of points to regenerate your health. It's brilliant. I'd really like to find a hunting knife sometime soon. Telling you. I don't even need to sneak. That's the thing. When we get a pistol, and I can silence it and all that jazz, then it'll really come into play. The sneaking. For now, because I've actually got to get up close and personal, it is more difficult. Alright, I'm just looking around for loot while this zombie, like, catches up. I am generally power attacking all the time, by the way. I'm going to loot this stuff while you guys are watching. It's only the boring digging stuff that I'm going to loot off camera. Anything in these? No. I am trying to get into the habit of breaking everything down. I'd love to find a paintbrush so off camera I can start decorating the base. Ooh, 3 lockpicks. Not bad. At some point I may spec into lockpicking. I don't know. I think it'd suit the playstyle. All stealthy and whatnot. Oh! That's not good. Let me out. Break off! Jesus, man. Holy Christ, they got a few hits in there, didn't they? Break that. You know, I'm actually going to start saving a little bit of food. We are full anyway, so why not? Don't want a club. Definitely not. Anybody in here? Toilet pistol. It's going to be a toilet pistol. Toilet pistol. Damn it. I've seen the radiator, don't worry. Some coffee. I think I'm actually going to save that. Break them down. I should keep a few pipes. I have got some pipes back at base. That's why I'm not keeping them for now. But you can make pipes easy enough once you've got a forge going, which I can also... I'll probably get that set up in the next episode thinking about it. And then I can start using stuff off camera. They're going to come out from around the telly, aren't they? Spear Hunter. Increase attack speed by 10%. Well, that's brilliant. You know that radiator that I said I'd seen? Seen? Yeah, seen. I didn't put the candle down either. Not exactly Nurse Joy, is she? Oh, no zombies in there. Well, that told me. Again, it looks like I'm just hitting this. I'm power attacking it. You get the same resources, just quicker. Candles I don't enjoy, but I'm going to take them. At least until I can make more torches. Let's try and do a bit of sneaking. It'd probably help if I turn my torch off. Really? You heard me? Where did she fall? Oh no, actually. Let's try sneaking around. Really? And modify, take that out, break down, break down. No. That's the sort of stuff I should do on the way back out again, isn't it? Toilet pistol. Toilet pistol? Damn it. Not even a dead body in the bath. Ooh, Steady on there, Edgar. Wait, didn't I have a skill point that I forgot about? I was going to say, come on, I got that. Another bone. Yeah, I've got another skill point. Flurry of blows were good on. From the shadows. Hiding the shadows, another 13% more effectively. Noise from actions are muffled 20%. Sneak movement is 20% faster. 5% fast fire rate, 10% fast reload, 10% more damage. 20% more damage, 10% faster fire rate, and reload 15% faster. Critical damage. 5 successful hits in a short time cause critical damage. This is kind of cool. I can hear the zombie coming, by the way, but you can see through the menu, kind of. Healing factor, that's the thing I was on about earlier. Don't need anything in there. We've got Sex for X1, minus 69, or a mother load. Got Lucky Looter in there. I mean, we need to start coming back into this again. Is there anything I can get in here right now? This we'd have to be level 5 in. This we'd have to be level 7 in, so that's a fair ways away. We do kind of want points in light armor as well. This would basically make it so our stamina starts to get unlimited. You know what? I'm going to start putting the points into Gunslinger now, because we're getting towards pistols. Eventually as well, I'd like to put some points into Machine Gunner, so that means we will have to come into Fortitude in a bit. Maybe I'll do that, but that's leading back into being a farmer again. Maybe I'll just go Rule 1 Cardio as well. Who knows? Who knows? Just grab this. And I can loot everything on the way out. Oh, I was about as stealthy as. This is bad. Don't get cornered. This is why I like this playstyle and being fast, I say as I run out of stamina. But this is because I keep power attacking everything. I've not got to power attack. That was a normal attack, by the way, that just one-shot him. Not got to power attack. Simple attacks can work just as well. I'm not even going to waste the effort with the pipe shotgun. And just look at that attack speed. Other than the bookshelves. There's a bag up there on the left. Brilliant, already got it. And... come on. Got it. Ooh, 3 more lockpicks. Yummy. Wait, there's no loot up there, is there? Excuse me, but why is this plywood? Hello? That's such a shame, but if I put some mods in this, I could sell it for a reasonable price. That's going in the sell chest. Is this actual loot room or is this a secret loot room? Wow. Scrap. How? Oh, why are you crawling? That must have been actual loot room. Well, that's it for that quest. We are at 45 minutes, so I think we're going to leave this episode off here. Just want to go onto the roof quickly to make sure there's nothing else. No. I'm going to have a quick look in there before I leave. I won't hand the quest in without you guys, don't worry. I'll show that next episode. But yeah, that's where we're going to leave it for today. So I'm just going to get all the boring stuff mined out of this building and then make my way back to the trader. So, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!